Hi, welcome to the Improvement Today channel, where we will discuss multiple topics such as health, money, good habits, psychology, and so much more. Today, we are going to be talking about 10 great tips for keeping your resolutions this year. The start of a new year is the perfect time to turn a new page, which is probably why so many people make New Year's resolutions. The new year often feels like a fresh start and a great opportunity to change bad habits and establish new routines that will help you grow psychologically, emotionally, socially, physically, or intellectually. Of course, resolutions are much easier to make than to keep. And by the end of March, many of us have abandoned our resolve and settled back into our old patterns. The new year feels like a new beginning, which is why so many people often set lofty resolutions during these times. While this practice can sometimes lead people to bite off more than they can chew, going after resolutions can also present great opportunities to overcome struggles with willpower, determination, and ingenuity. So, what can you do to make it more likely that you will keep your next resolution? The following tips may help you beat the odds. Choose a specific goal. Every year, millions of adults resolve to lose weight, be more productive, or get in shape during the next year. Instead of selecting such an ambiguous goal, focus on something more concrete that you can realistically set your sights on. In other words, choose a very specific, achievable goal. For example, you might commit to losing 10 pounds, making daily to-do lists, or running a mini marathon. Be sure to make your goal realistic rather than drastic. Choosing a concrete, achievable goal also gives you the opportunity to plan exactly how you are going to accomplish your goal. Limit your resolutions. While you might have a long list of potential New Year's resolutions, Richard Wiseman, a professor of psychology at Hertfordshire University, suggests that you pick just one and focus your energies on it, rather than spreading yourself too thin among a number of different objectives. Focus on one goal at a time. Achieving even one small goal can boost your belief in yourself. For larger goals, consider breaking them apart into manageable chunks to work on one at a time. The American Psychological Association, APA, also suggests focusing on just one behavior at a time is more likely to lead to long-term success. Put time into planning. Don't wait until the last minute to choose your goal. Picking your resolution wisely and putting in extensive planning are essential parts of achieving any goal. Experts suggest that you brainstorm how you will tackle a major behavior change, including the steps you will take, why you want to do it, and ways you can keep yourself on track. You can start by writing down your goal, making a list of things you might do to achieve that goal, and noting any obstacles that might stand in your way. By knowing exactly what you want to accomplish and the difficulties you might face, you'll be better prepared to stick to your resolution and overcome anything that might sidetrack you. Start with small steps. Taking on too much too quickly is a common reason why so many New Year's resolutions fail. Starting an unsustainably restrictive diet, overdoing it at the gym, or radically altering your normal behavior are surefire ways to derail your plans. Instead, focus on taking tiny steps that will ultimately help you reach your larger goal. Small steps lead to success. Slowly, work up to longer runs and exercising more days per week. Then, tackle another element of your diet, such as adding in a greater variety of vegetables, reducing portion size, and/or cutting back on fried food or eating out. Avoid repeating past failures. Another strategy for keeping your New Year's resolution is to not make the exact same resolution year after year. If people think they can do it, they probably can. But if they've already tried and failed, their self-belief will be low. If you do choose to reach for the same goals you've tried for in the past, spend some time evaluating your previous results. Which strategies were the most effective? Which were the least effective? What has prevented you from keeping your resolution in past years? Remember that change is a process. Those unhealthy or undesired habits that you are trying to change probably took years to develop, so how can you expect to change them in just a matter of days, weeks, or months? Be patient with yourself. Understand that working toward your resolution is a process. Even if you make a misstep or two, you can restart and continue on your journey towards your goal. It may take longer than you would like to achieve your goals. But remember that this is not a race to the finish. Once you have made the commitment to changing a behavior, it may be something that you continue to work on for the rest of your life. Renew your motivation. During the first days of a New Year's resolution, you will probably feel confident and highly motivated to reach your goal, because you haven't really faced any discomfort or temptation associated with changing your behavior. Making this change might seem all too easy. When you face such moments, remind yourself exactly why you are doing this. Think about, or write a list to keep handy, what do you have to gain by achieving your goal? Finding sources of inspiration can keep you going when times get tough. Keep working on your goals. By March, many people have lost that initial spark of motivation that they had in January. Keep that inspiration alive by continuing to work on your goals, even after facing setbacks. If your current approach is not working, reevaluate your strategies and develop a new plan. Being flexible with your plan, and even your end goal, will help you be successful. Learn and adapt. Encountering a setback is one of the most common reasons why people give up on their New Year's resolutions. If you suddenly relapse into a bad habit, don't view it as a failure. The path toward your goal is not always a straight one, and there will often be challenges along the way. Instead, view relapses as learning opportunities. If you are keeping a resolution journal, write down important information about when the relapse occurred, what might have triggered it, and what you might do differently next time. By understanding the challenges you face, you will be better prepared to deal with them in the future. Thank you for watching. Hope I will see you again tomorrow. I would love to grow this community bigger and bigger. Let's help each other improve ourselves every single day. Bye for now, and remember that life is good.